Hey, what's up, guys? This is your host, Max. This is Maximum Raids, hanging out in Exit Humanity, bringing you another Cleanup for Dummies series. I'm a big fan of this series. I like it a lot because it can really demonstrate how you can take the attack and utilize the good fundamentals of the attack and correct the small mistakes to drop a base. And that's exactly what we're going to do here. Let's go to the war log. Let's jump right into it. We're going to go to this random war here against under upgrade. And what we are looking for is number 10 right there. Now, this was a fresh 11v11 plan and hit by Obito. And first of all, I want to say I really liked his plan. His plan was really, really good, and he was really close to dropping this base fresh. Let's take a look at his comp to begin with here. He's got five wall breakers. Let's do this. Okay, he's got 5 wall breakers, 32 loons. Got a baby, 9 minions, 2 hounds. He's got a blimp. There's an electro drag and loon in there. The rage and the clone. It's going to be an electrone attack. 5 haste. He's got a max freeze and a max skelly. Take note, his clone is level 4 only, losing a little bit of value there because the clone is not maxed. As we take a look at the replay and kind of make our corrections as we go, we'll see here that one of his first moves, besides dropping an archer over at 9 o'clock just to get some cheap percent, his first move here is going to be to drop a couple loons to take out the archer tower, drop the blimp, and there's the clone. He gets the loons cloned, and notice he drops a haste. And dropping a haste instead of a rage, first of all, if I'm doing an electron, I'm using a rage like, I guess, 99.9% of the time, okay? I think you're just going to get more value out of it. And you'll see here what happens as you kind of play out the attack is, of course, he's fighting a tornado trap too, and I remind you, it's a fresh attack. But what happens is he falls short of clearing the compartment, and the CC drag totally untouched. So he doesn't really fully accomplish his goal. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace the haste with a rage. The rage is going to clear the comp. It's probably going to clear the CC drag. I'm just going to get a lot more value out of my electrone by using a rage. So there's my first correction. You'll see here his next phase to the attack is to drop a loon down here on the cannon, and he's going to really try to create a small funnel for his BK. This one loon gets the cannon taken care of on 3 drops, and you'll see him drop his BK. And what he's really trying to do here is get the king to get the king into this compartment. Here comes the wall breakers. Great plan. Great plan. King goes in, poisons the CC drag, and he's clearing this compartment rather effectively. Excellent job. Okay, so if we pause here, basically you can see what his plan is. It's really to clear this section so that now he's just left with this to Lalo. Okay, and he can just come straight down like this with his Lalo. All right, so now we got a really good idea of what his plan is, and everything really went well here, but it didn't go well here. And you'll notice as it doesn't go well here, you'll notice he ends up committing some extra loons there, trying to get that taken care of, and continues to fall a little bit short in doing so. Here come those loons to try to take care of it, and he's not going to get it taken care of. I think he's going to end up probably sending a couple more. Here we can see his haste go down. Here come the loons and the hounds. Here comes his Lalo. Let's check it out here. Tesla pops right there next to the town hall. We're going to get a rage right here in the core. Freezes the queen. Drops a skelly spell. This is all looking really good. I really like the look of this. Reinforces some loons over here at the side on this Tesla that pops. Pops the Warden ability right on that eagle hit. Queen is going down in just a moment between the skellies and the pups. And look at these loons closing in. Nice haste over the eagle. And, I mean, look how close. I mean, it really comes down to that first compartment here. You know, that X-bow is still up. You'll see one of the problems here is as loons clear that, now they have to go down and get the cannon. And after they get the cannon, then they'll have to go back up and get the bow, and there's just not enough time to get it done. He's going to run out of time. It was a great plan. Really, really good plan. So as I come in on this base and I'm evaluating the attack, you know, I'm like, dude, I mean, this attack will work with some corrections. So let's make those corrections. We already know that, you know, my corrections up here are to use a rage, and I'm actually going to drop, you know, he drops his blimp right about here. I'm going to bring mine more like this, and I'm going to try to kind of get more right in the center of this compartment. So I'm going to drop my blimp a little bit lower. However, the first thing I'm going to do, you can see I bring a barb. And there's a little hole in the base here. It's a design flaw. I'm going to drop a barb right here to pop that Tesla so I can direct target it. Okay? Archer's still good here, but the next thing I'm going to do is drop a loon right here so that it's already working while I drop my blimp. So I'll drop the loon, then I'll drop the blimp, rage, and clone, and all of this will be gone. I'll drop my BK right here. He'll funnel this way. Baby drag right here, and I'll drop my queen right behind. I make a mistake. You'll see on the replay, I dropped my queen too early. She takes out a couple of these buildings, and it actually anti-funnels my king, and he goes this way instead. I still get the compartment cleared, but the problem is my BK would have got in. He would have aggroed onto the enemy BK, and it would have just tanked longer. And then I think my queen would have probably shot across and got these buildings here. The problem is my BK goes this way, and so I still clear this, but I don't get any of this. So that remains up, and that sweeper becomes a little bit troublesome at the end of the raid. As we move on to the Lalo, I'm going to use a haste right here, haste here, and I'm actually going to use a haste right here as well. We're going to drop 4 groups of loons right here, right here, right here, and right here. And we're going to drop them at the same time. We're going to use 2 fingers up here on these 2 fingers right here on these 2. We're going to do it all simultaneously. Reinforce with loons here on the side. The rage, the freeze, and the skelly right here to take out the queen. Pop the warden ability in this area, and then we just let these loons all group up right here. I can reinforce from the bottom and try to come in here to distract the wizard tower. You'll see it gets really, really close, but it goes down. Let's watch the attack. Watch this cleanup. Hey, you can see it got really close there at the end, but it goes down. Hey, that's how we clean it up. We realize the good fundamentals of the previous attack, use those, make some small corrections to take the base down. That's how we drop that 11 in the bank. This has been Clean Up for Dummies. I'm your host, Max. This is Maximum Raids. Welcome to the fucking show.